Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet Atik?
Apart from excavators, Champagne. Chairman Mika said there has to be a way of banning the importation of sardine. And Amuka said, yeah, they import them in parts.
I'm in parts.
Yes. Even so.
Knockdown.
Wow. Now, Omudiko magazine, they find a way to do it. If we can't legislate against the importation of champagne, we can at least criminalize the sale of assembled champagnes. You see, uninam kwano swa assembled ones no esiwa ye tonton. Nti se omudi pass na eba so that omudi ba no ma be assembler. We can criminalize the sale of champagne because sebi yemfa champagne ndo. Yemfa nyefu, yemfa nya kuyedwuma. We don't use it to do fishing. The only thing it does is galamsey. Nti why can we not expressly say obi biara utom machine eye champagne say champagne no. Eye illegal, it is criminal. Ye chiwa. Yetimi di wukwa jina semdibia. If we do that, sebi nipa na eye nse ne niate or a smart chain obiano odi pass no na eba no to assemble them in Ghana no. Obe unse me di bakra na be assembler. Ni tono be medin. Until the person will be discouraged from importing parts no, much less assemble them to sell. Until these are approaches adopted to deter people. And like I spoke about sustainability, beyond deterring people, sacking them from the water bodies, we must achieve the ultimate objects, which are clean water bodies, reclaimed lands, and what have you. And the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, I'm excited about his enthusiasm. Meniaji or Washasi, and these should be the ultimate ends, because clearing them is just a means to an end. And the end, in my view, is we reclaim our lands, we clean our water bodies. But if the idea is just to sack them, yem pamomo and na and one, sebi anya kranke because we are not any NTR. I mean, you haven't solved any problem. You would have probably succeeded in solving just the slightest part of it. But bigger one, no, and say ye pese ye river bodies no, clean, so that the threat of importing water no can completely be taken out.
I kind of agree with you on this, cleaning the water bodies, clearing the water bodies, reclaiming the land.
Yes.
But, in common idea about destroying and now detonating excavators. Kweku bako the quotation be brave said on the law.
Okay.
Emran Pache say ye seize excavators are a train idea potting or see idea.
Okay.
And destroying them is not part of it.
What does the law say?
I am still going through just to find.
Is it the minerals?
The exact. Or say the legal regime requires that seized excavators and other equipment are first taken into police custody. Subsequent to that, if and when the courts find the suspects and culprits guilty of illegal mining, the seized excavators equipment are given to a state institution on the orders of the courts.
Yes.
This is the existing legal regime. If we want the seized equipment banned, then let's advocate an amendment of the law. Populist nonsense must give way to popular sense.
You see, Chairman, he's making this point on the assumption, there are culprits to be tried.
Nana Kwesi Jana Pentin say, yes. Good morning, Chairman General. The point is that there's a law detailing how to deal with seized goods like the excavators.
Yes.
So we should not replace one lawlessness with another.
You see, Chairman, we are proceeding on the assumption, there are culprits or suspects to be tried. The very minute they see these soldiers and other security personnel coming, and once on and so you don't even know who owns the equipment. Ultimately, so hide. You see, or say yeah, the no or differ, then the court can order the assignment of such equipment into state agencies. But here you are, you don't have a culprit to try. I didn't see your, and also, what do you do? Do you expropriate it? Because that's more like expropriation. Because I didn't know, and you but because there is obia niwa obeka say adi media, then you give it to the state. That's expropriation, which in itself is an illegality.
But Kweku Free from Spintex seems to agree with you.
Yes.
Kweku Free says, Chairman General, even if we don't prosecute, but we detonate the equipment, it's okay. The detonation of the equipment is enough of a punishment. If your Shangfang or excavator is bombed, the onus will now be on you to sue and prove in court.
Exactly.
That you have a permit to use the River Pra.
Absolutely.
As your Shangfang garage.
Which you can. I like that.
That's River Pra as your Shangfang garage.
Yes.
Detonate Ahoya, Kweku Free, Spintex Road.
Chairman, that is the point. You see, we when you say adi yes say di ma obi that is on the assumption say ya chi obi. Me yes say ya chi obi a o use sa machine no. Ye be shi nipa na equipment no. There be ye di nipa no police station. But Chairman, police station be the housing. Do we have garage everything housing you me? And I told you we tried it. We piloted it with even a task force. Anye. But Chairman, more importantly, the second texter after Uncle Kuku, Eka say the law is that yes, there's a law dealing with confiscated goods. Chairman, FDA. Omun shinu madibia. And no swear. Are we saying that is lawlessness?
Maybe expired goods.
No, sometimes only license now importing your that are not licensed. There could be quality products from elsewhere, but the mere fact that they are not registered with FDA no render them illegal goods. You're trying because they are good quality goods. You're trying to court. I'm a court. You're state agencies. Yes, you know. That is how it works. Because Chairman, yes, you investment. Utinyo mabiase. Usika share next time. Ube make sure say niemi idea ebe famra kwensu finchim. But if we begin to tickle ourselves with this legalese, say adiwe is a form of lawlessness. You don't cure one lawlessness with another. But like I'm saying, the regime is grey when it comes to a situation there's no culprit to deal with. What do you do?
We'll be back. What do you do? Mami Ajua says, I support this idea. Atik Mohammed. Atik Mohammed, Mami Ajua agrees with you. Let's see. This one says, Kwame, there's no replacement of law with lawlessness. The president has declared war, and that is it.
Yeah,
Phillips from Takrade.
What say wars with the enormous casualties, which are permissible under international law. Minimal casualties are permissible international.
Okay, Kweku Baku says, if you don't have a suspect to put on trial at the court, tell the court so, and get the equipment given out to the appropriate state institution on the orders of a court.
Chairman, how do you proceed to court? Me, I'm not a litigant. But Chairman, you don't just get up and go to court and say, may who equipment be or River Praso into media back court. What would be the basis of your appearance in court? I mean, there has to. I'm not lawyers in Bwai, but Chairman, litigation, you don't just go to court because, where who be or River Praso and a media back court into court, Muma orders, Nami Farmer State Agency. Sabi, I don't know. I'm not very versed in the entire legal regime, but I'm not too clear how that is going to work out. Say, and one say, who sees equipment be another court? There has to be a reason. And there has to be Obia who must answer to the court. And I don't know. We all stand educated. Will be information. But I strongly stand by the view, say, burning excavators is the best form of deterrence.
Yeah, Marvin agrees.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.